And we wouldn't mind if it kept on going. But we'll see what happens here and see if Liquid are able to put an end to it with this game against Tundra, or if Tundra can keep the loop going.
Let's see, Biver, yeah, boots first, still saved a skill, as did Fata. So look to see these two link up somewhere, because again, level 1, level 2, they are at pretty much peak effectiveness in comparison to their opponents. And Insania, be a little cautious, my friend.
The battle begins.
Level 1 Rocket.
Yeah, it's going to be in the way of Mikke. Mikke is well out of there. That'll just be the 2 for 2 bounty runes, as we'll see what setups we have in the lanes, and if anyone is going to have a tough time. I mean, the mid lane, we obviously know what's going to go on there. You're going to get this Kunkka versus the Storm. Who tends to have the better time here, do you feel? You know, obviously both heroes got great ways of pushing the wave out. Who's got the best offensive potential?
I would say Storm.
Yeah.
But it really just depends. I think it's Storm favored if you get the wave push going, because you utilize Bottle so much more efficiently. But Kunkka at level 3, level 5 starts to really put some pressure onto you. Fata also, he TP'd back top just so we would have full mana and have that free rocket as he spawns into the fountain regen. So cool move from him.
Yeah, we'll sort the missile spam is enough to make space against this duo lane for Skeeter to farm fine in the safe lane. But not going for that tri lane, keeping things as a duo. Bottom lane 33, we've already seen we saw a really good showing from 33 earlier, didn't we, on his Death Prophet?
Oh, for sure. He was, I'd say, the shining star of that entire game for him.
We'll see if he's able to achieve anything similar to that here in this game against Liquid.
It's already doing nice. It's great when you have the lane frozen in front of your tower. Viper's always been doing a nice job at just controlling waves for his offlaner. This is key. If you're playing a DP, you don't want to be pushed up too far, ever. Top, Skeeter, probably not the most pleased with the 5-position gyro. He's able to spam spells, but because of the low range, you don't really trade hits as effectively as a hero like Willow.
For sure, and it is already a rather difficult lane for Skeeter. You know, sure, you're always going to have to blink to jump back if a creep wave's in position. But once the levels are there on this Willow and Mars, the combo is incredibly strong in the lane. So Skeeter's going to have to be rather careful with his positioning to make sure that he doesn't get speared through multiple brambles and set up upon.
I will say Koifa also off to a fantastic start middle.
He's not missing a creep,
6.
I don't think.
Yeah. That is a hell of a performance, and that is huge. Storm can really start to snowball if you get that early bottle and control the room.
Do you think is there any sort of chance for Tundra to make a move on Quakefoot before he's 6 with their support?
You'd hope so, because if you don't, that's why you pick it as this final selection. You can't kill Storm with your supports. Once he has Zip, he can go right through the rocket, right through the snowball, and then potentially turn it around back onto you.
I think the things he's going to have to be most careful about playing around is it's going to be that silence from 33 later on in the action. See 33, has he got much regen? He's just got the tangos to rely on. So they do a hell of a lot of damage there, the two of them. Mikke able to nearly run him out of the lane. Viper, he's actually going to be able to get the courier. Mikke wasn't able to get his items in time though. It's top lane. They get the spear back on Fata, separating him from the tower. Still able to make his way around though, but the tree is already cut. CSY is up top. Just keeping it even. Skeeter able to find just as much as Boxy's Mars, even though there's Boxy and Tiger putting on the pressure. Skeeter has got the stick charges and will be able to juke his way through the maze. Make sure that Boxy doesn't get that angle to spear him through the brambles.
Yeah, so far, much more of a even-tempered game than what we've been witnessing throughout most of the day. Laning advantage certainly in favor of Liquid, though. They hold the CS lead in almost all 3 lanes. This rune is going to be big. You can see 9 trying to camp top. Oh, he's got a hustle.
And,
oh, wow, he gave it up.
Yeah, the Torrent, he went for sort of the big brain play, I guess, with the Torrent. Well, expecting Quakefoot to take a step away to get close, but ends up whiffing it completely because of that. And it's an easy room.
It just wasn't necessary. Oh, up top they got him. They got Taiga.
Now Farda's level 3. He's got the 2 points in Barrage. That's a lot of damage. You know, this is one of the reasons why Farda likes to go for this Gyro. They're having this early insane amount of chase and damage potential. If he's able to run you down with a couple of barrages, that's a lot of damage to withstand in the laning stage. Mid lane, Quakefoot trying to get active with this haste rune. He's able to grab 9, drag him back with the Vortex. The stick charges keeping 9 alive. Is he actually able to survive this? He's into the trees. Quakefoot's hunting. Another spirit drop down on the floor. Will get the kill secured. And Quakefoot is able to finally take him down.
That all comes down to 9 being a little greedy on that 4-minute rune. He wanted to get XP off of some creeps dying mid, so he didn't run top to beat Quakefoot. He had Byvrid bot rune, but he wanted to just get that extra XP, and he got punished for it by missing the torrent, and now dies for it. Good call. I think that was an ally in his safe lane, just making sure that he knew that there was no snowball skilled on the Tusk, so no chance at any sort of response there, although I suppose he was out of mana as well. Could have checked that too.
Yeah, you're big branding yourself there, Carl.
It's been a long day. Someone's got to big brain it, okay? So far, I think just not picking Alchemist has been the name of the game.
Top, making another attempt at it. Running down Boxy. I mean, you see the damage from the rocket barrage. This is why Farda loves it. As they're diving in, Farda tanking the tower here with the salve. He wants to go for another round of the barrage. Skeeter jumps in, but the spear will push him back. So Boxy able to keep himself safe and able to salve up himself. And now Tiger's coming in with a wraparound. And turn with the setup onto Skeeter with the Curse Crown. Boxy is getting in position. He's going to have Spear in a second. As Skeeter's trying to run. And mana just a little short for the Spear. They don't need it. The Shadow Realm alone will do the job. Take down Skeeter. As Farda's got to be careful, actually. Boxy's able to swing around and find him with a Spear. Farda will also fall. He's into the trees. And he's just got to hope that they don't come hunting for him. Boxy. He's going to be able to find him. Farda's found. Another kill picked up for Liquid here from the two of them. As that aggressive dive from Tundra ends up really hurting them.
Yeah, that was a little over-eager. I don't want to say desperation, but definitely not something that I feel like Tundra really should be doing. You know, even if you get that kill, it's such a huge dive. You're almost always going to be punished. And even if you're not, that's an out of health and mana top lane. And 9.
He's able to get the drag back on Quakefoot, get the boat down onto him. And of course, as soon as that rum's there, it's a little too much for Quakefoot to play into and attempt to burst the Kunkka down it. Three to 1. Now bottom lane, Mickey poking at 33, but Byver's still by his side, so not going to be potential to dive here down here for the carry Weaver.
So far, so good for Liquid. And you're just trying to keep control. All 3 top net worth slots in possession of the Radiant side. It's a close game, though. You know, this isn't a blowout like we've been seeing.
No, this is a much calmer beginning, without a doubt. I mean, only 4 kills at 7 minutes and so in. I'm going to say only, this is more expected. But definitely a bit of a slowdown compared to the previous 2 games we've seen. Quakefoot. Attempt on 9. 9, he's got the X mark, but Torrent and Boat still on cooldown. Farda, he's going to be able to get in and deny that rune from Quakefoot.
It's huge. You got to deny runes against Storm, especially one that gets ahead like this. You can get out of control real quick, especially with Insania just stacking and spamming and giving the mana.
See Farda, he's going to get gone upon. See if Boxy's got the damage. He's got to run though now, Boxy. As him and Tiger, they're going to be chased by 33, coming in with the Ghost. Immediately, Tiger just goes for the Shadow Realm TP back to the towers. He'll get himself away. 33 will still want to get something done with the use of this ultimate. See if he's able to get some damage onto the top tier 1 tower, or if Liquid respond, and they do. Insania immediately comes up here, starts to T-push the wave, and that means 33 won't be able to find anything really with this Exorcism.
Yep. He does get the rotate, though. They had wanted to move Skeeter to bottom, so now they've done that successfully. He's going to be okay up against the Weaver solo. Really like Mickey's build. The Raindrop, the Wand, Wraithband, Falcon Blade. Now Treads, just going to try and tank up as much as possible. Great smoke move, though. They know there can't be a teleport from 3-3, so this is an open lane. At most, you can bring 4 here as Tundra.
Let's see what jump they can get. Quakefoot He's ready to go. Zips straight in, looks for Viva to start things. It's Viva, and buys some time with the snowball, but there's no saving this man. So 3 of Liquid take him down. Nice and easily. Skeeter is able to at least stop himself from being in a spot of bother. Stays underneath the tower.
He did buy on the tusk before he died, so lost no gold. Only gave up like 160. Could be worse. He, by standing there, saves Skeeter, the living ward, as many supports are become quite accomplished at doing. Runes to spawn in 5 seconds, though. Biver's back.
And Tiger, he's come up here to try and take that bounty rune away from them. They're going to be able to turn their efforts straight towards him. He's into the Shadow Realm, but with a homing missile stun connect, there's no chance to try and use that time to TP out, as Tiger will die for attempting to stick around for the bounty.
A little bit of extra gold infusion for Skeeter. Represents about a creep wave, so easy perseverance. Back to bottom lane.
It's 3k lead, though, for Liquid all this time. Liquid just able to make that much more out of the map. Quakefoot is going to have an incredibly quick Orchid, which is not going to be too easy to deal with at all when you consider the heroes of Tundra. Nobody really going to have any sort of early answer to that silence. So going out the map alone is going to be very spooky this game, with Quakefoot having the beginning that he has.
Yeah, especially.
Viver's trying to set something up here, potentially, but Boxy's around with the arena available. 9, he's already rather low, but Viver's able to come and block the spear, but it might not matter with the fear from Tiger, pushing him back into the arena wall. 9 goes down, and so will Viver. As they cannot save him, Tundra, they've got to just back out with the rest of them. And at this stage, 11 minutes in, this is that fight that's going to be so hard for Tundra to deal with. Boxy, Tiger, that incredible synergy between the two of them, and the fact that it's these elusive heroes like the Storm and the Weaver, they're just going to be able to dart around these controlled engagements by the rest of Team Liquid's lineup and just rack up the kills every time.
Oh yeah, and they get to feeling themselves too. You know, Insania, even with the very well-timed all chat, the voice line action coming out, and the trouble is, like, the support duo, the Fada Gyro, you know, when a game it's ahead, it looks great, but with no ultimate even, the impact just isn't felt. Weak in the lane, weak until 6, and it just feels like Tundra's forcing it a bit. This mid push is gonna work, sure, if there's only 3 Liquid heroes there, but they're gonna bring the squad, and they're gonna fight you. There's Orchid on Coif, as you said. Mickey, enormous, down bottom. We'll have a Maelstrom finished shortly.
Over here now.
I mean, Coif is enormous. And an Invis rune bottled.
Sure if they can catch something out of this top lane. Boxy will be a good kill, but he's not too easy of a target. See if they can take him down here, the 3 of them. Insania trying to knock them back, but immediately closing the gap again with the snowball, but backup's in. Quakefoot comes over with the Vortex. The arena is back up, it's dropped down. They take down Viver, they'll get 33 as well. As Quakefoot's able to turn things around, get himself a double. And on top of that, 12 minutes in, they'll be able to take this tier 1 tower top as this game continues to get harder and harder for Tundra.
Fada.
You thought you had me, didn't you?
Nearly saw an opportunity to go for that as well, but decides against it. Doesn't want to go in too aggressive that close to the towers.
It's the mana spam. Like Coif, if he's not showing on lane or killing a hero, he's just farming jungle. Insania's given him a few stacks already. Constant mana botting. Mickey, we haven't even seen. He's 0-0-1. He's just chilling, playing his own game.
The tower gone. Quakefoot having an incredible opening. 6 kills and nothing else. Nothing being done to threaten his life here in this early stage as the Storm.
Skeeter's still no Battle Fury. Like, yes, this game's not over yet. You know, PA, we have seen win games from worse positions, but it's just looking grim. No Battle Fury, pretty far behind even Boxy in the net worth department. And there's just no help for him. There's no steroid. There's no real save. Snowball not going to be super effective. And 9 just not really in a position to make too many moves to help his squad right now.
Or Quakefoot is able to zip in, grab the haste rune. He's going to turn and look to take down Viver. They've got him. He'll die to the soul burn damage of the Orchid.
Oh boy.
Quakefoot gets another. Tundra, they've got to do something to slow down this Storm's game, or at least make sure that he's not able to continue to get more out of it, as Koifa is so far out of control here this early. 8K lead now for Liquid.
It's getting out of control. And the difficulty is, again, the lack of catch on Tundra means that these two cores, Mickey Koifa, so versatile, so fast around the map, it's going to be tough to stun lock them. You really need PA to just have so many more items. The Deso BKB basher timing, pretty much. And at that point, you'll probably be even in this game. It's just a long ways away. How are you going to buy that time? Liquid really need to make a mistake.
Tiger. He's found Fada and the backup's on the way over. At the same time, Mickey just checking out the high ground, seeing if there's anyone else behind him. There isn't. As they'll turn and they'll take down Fada alone. And of course, spawning out this little ancient stack that they've got going, Tundra. As Liquid, they'll be able to step up and take this, knowing that Tundra can't do anything to bully them away from it.
Insania, he's going to TP out immediately. But Insania TP'd and was immediately looking to make a summon play and brought the Storm top. They're playing so quick.
Skeeter walks up into this. Okay, no. They've got the ward be taken down, so Skeeter knows not to play around here. They have got the Halberd done on 9, so a solid answer to the damage output of these heroes, such as the Weaver and the Storm. It's 33. He's waiting for the 16-minute rune. Liquid's here. He's not going to be able to come down and get this. It is going to be top, and Fada again will manage to deny it. Tundra, despite falling rather far behind in gold, they have still been able to control and maintain this area of the map mid, keeping their tier 1 mid alive. Liquid haven't quite found the opportunity to push it down. We'll see Koifa as well with his build after Orchid going straight for the BKB. And I mean, he knows once he has this BKB, there's going to be nothing that Tundra can do to slow him down. Like, his game's going to be untouchable.
And he's going to have that before the PA as well. Skeeter will also rush the BKB. Kind of have to in a game like this, otherwise you're at risk of Orchid, Mars Spear, even just a Willow. Once he has the heals up, will be a big threat. Bottom, they're going to smoke as 3. I love how Liquid's playing though. Even with this lead, even though they can continue to outfarm, they recognize that they are so much stronger right now. They want to force action. They want hero kills. Here comes the summon.
Let's see what they can get here. Coming in with the smoke, Biver. He's going to be the one that gets spotted first as they go straight over towards the Tusk. Tundra's best interest to get everybody else out of here, and they will. Back up into the trees. So it is just Biver going down. No further casualties quite yet. I say that though, Boxy's heading in. He might get a good setup here for the arena. As the 3 of them are going to be found, the Terrorized following up onto Fada and 9, pushing them into the wall as Koifa jumps over towards 33, takes out the Death Prophet. Tundra coming in with the 2 buybacks, trying to do something against this aggression from Liquid, but they've lost Fada. Biver's rolling in, 33 trying to lock down onto Boxy with the Siphon. Koifa will get dragged back momentarily by the X-Mark, but he's got another round of spells ready to pull in and burst through Biver as Biver's down for a second time. 33, he's trying to find something in return. They do get the haste rune pickup on Skeeter, but 33 is just being fully focused down by the 3 of them. It's a triple kill for Mickey. Skeeter tries to get back in to take down Insania, but he's got to use the rest of this haste rune to run. He's got to be very cautious. As Tundra's attempts there with 2 buybacks, both ending in subsequent deaths again, as Biver and 33 get knocked out twice in that action. Liquid just continuing to grow their lead, 16-4, 12k advantage.
The trust this team has with one another. Koifa just zips down the hill, takes himself out of mana, but immediately a chakra comes in from Insania. And now, want to regen? Okay, I'll go base. Recall me back in. He'll have BKB up soon, and yeah, we'll see the close of this fight. It's just so simple for Liquid. You know, they find 3-3. All right, he's dead to the 2 cores. The support Willow Fear with the Mars ult, that'll take out the rest. They force a bunch of buybacks, and you know, Liquid just chill. They'll happily let a support die here and there. You know, who cares about Taiga? All of his spells are on cooldown anyway. And stay chill.
Straight into the pit. Even if Tundra want to come and try and fight this, the ults are a backup for Liquid. They'll have that arena ready to go. But Tundra, they can't do anything about this at all. Skeeter's just got to focus on getting that BKB complete. Same to be said for 9. Until those BKBs are there, this combo from Boxy and Tiger will be the death of them every single time.
Yep. I love the Vladimir's on Boxy. It's just so good. It's the first one we've seen in these 6 games.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Possess Mask as well, so he's deceptively tanky. Both his 2 cores now. An Aegis on Koifa, 2,000 health on the Weaver, plus the status resist.
Oh, this could be a rough fight for Tundra. 9 is going to be caught on the front of it. Straight away in with the silence. He has got the boat coming down. So a bit of the run for him, but it isn't enough. As Quakefa takes him out, and he's already looking for his next target as he goes straight over towards Biver. Biver buys a little bit of time in the safety of his snowball. Missile will hold back Quakefa, but Boxy charging in. Can he find him with the speed? He can. A beautiful angle from Boxy. Pins Biver to the tower.
Liquid can see it now. They're so close to Singapore. They just have to hold on. 18-4, 14K. Just keep it together. You're still playing against a Phantom Assassin.
Middle tower is under
But, yeah, the graphs are not looking good for Tundra fans, nor OG fans out there.
Let's top lane. Oh, 33. Ooh, he's able to make it out before the silence on Quakefa comes to an end. The Quakefa not able to find the Vortex pull. This 33 will live to see another day. They still need more time, Tundra. The problem is that that time is being equally used as well by Liquid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Liquid's just not giving it to them either. There's full-on pressure, especially now with Quakefa having the BKB. He knows that there's very little that's going to ever have the chance of taking him out, as he'll be able to fully commit. And at this stage, the lead that he has, the duration of the BKB is probably going to give him the opportunity to kill at least 2, maybe 3 heroes. Biver rolls in to his death.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not the greatest game for our poor Tusk. 0-8.
But 9 is going to have a poke at him. 9 can't do anything about it. He's got an Aegis and a BKB. You don't want to mess with this Storm, and 9, he's going to pay with his life. Arena down, Boxy spears him to the wall. As the kills don't stop here for Liquid.
Saying it's just like, Koifa, come here, bro. I got mana for you. I found an enemy.
See what they can do by this tier 2. Silence onto Quakefa. They're going to try and run him down, but he pots the BKB. And he's ready to just stand his ground and look towards Fada. Fada gets taken out, knocked down low by the God's Rebuke. A buyback will come out from 9. Biver's going across over towards Boxy, but Quakefa zips into position. Biver will fall. 2 more kills for Quakefa. As the show continues here for Liquid.
Just no stopping this train. Almost the same advantage as there are minutes in the game. And I didn't think it was possible for them to look more dominant than they did against OG, but making a statement here is Liquid.
No, for sure. I mean, this is the way to do it as well. We're going to in a tiebreaker. If the 2 games that give you that victory are as impressive as this, then there's no question about it. Now, on the day when it mattered, Liquid so far have been the greater team by quite a while.
And Koifa also just playing perfectly. 12-0-6, 23 minutes. He's like, you give him a last pick in a mid matchup that he's comfortable on, he will almost always deliver.
It's Quakefa. Another kill. Why not? Why not? Tundra.
Dire's bottom tower is under
How the
attack.
BKB's looking. Got it on Skeeter, but 9 still struggling towards his. And even when they're there, it's going to be a question of the damage.
It's just so bonkers. It's just the recall spam coming out. You get 1 kill, back to base, and here he is again.
They just
It
can't
never
stop
ends.
killing. They can't stop killing. 24 kills, 24 minutes in.
Yeah, this is a combination we forgot about. The Coddle Storm. You know, this is something we hadn't seen too much in the season, but this is pretty nuts. It feels like there's just 1.5 times the impact of a typical Storm because he's constantly being given mana. Anytime he's fully out, he just goes base. He's everywhere.
Yeah, Liquid's just one of those teams that make it look too easy when they get their Keeper of the Light. You know, Insania
Plan of regen.
just fully controlling the flow of the game and just leaving no opportunities for Tundra to ever make map movements against Liquid. Liquid's just always going to be on top with the way that Insania's playing.
Yep. And it's wild. Look at Mickey's net worth. You know, he's surpassed his Storm. It's not as if he's been slouching.
No,
You haven't seen him as much this game, but he's just farming everything. Yeah,
Oh, he's having a great time hitting the creeps. You know, this is what he signed up for.
yeah, Skeeter has his BKB, but I don't know where you'll get a chance to use it. You're really banking on a mistake here. Liquid, no Aegis. You really need Koi for to mess up.
Varda. I mean, no chance here. Mickey takes him down so quickly right now. This game, I mean, how on earth did Tundra turn this one around? This is rough. This is on the same levels as rough as that Liquid OG game was in this round of tiebreakers, without a doubt. It's Tundra. They've got Skeeter's PA somewhat farmed. Everybody else is falling behind. Insania's overtaken 33's farm. It's just all falling apart as Liquid are just breaking them down completely.
And you can see like the response from Tundra is just, you know, camp, try to make something happen, capitalize on Liquid trying to get a little too greedy, push out too many lanes. If it's Koifa, there's nothing you can do but run away. This man cannot be stopped. 9, unfortunately, 0-5, 1, 0-10 on Biver. The two playmakers for Tundra just have not been able to get involved. It's a big part of why they're in such a deficit. 25k, 26 minutes in.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this is, yeah. That's pretty remarkable.
Dire's
And I mean, these three games, right, this round of the tiebreakers, I know we're a little excited to see more Dota. So we just got 3 more stomps card out of this.
Yeah. It's wild. I mean, the first round was incredible. It was like, wow, we want more of this, and it's just these games haven't even been competitive. And do keep in mind, you know, Liquid win this, OG is eliminated. They are not going to be at that first major. They will finish 5th. They'll walk away with
They'll get some
50
points.
DPC points and an extra grand.
Yeah.
Tundra would be 6th. Ooh, Skeeter thought about it.
That was very, very close. He's nearly got his death. I mean, honestly, with the way that Liquid's playing and the fact that they're 26k ahead, I mean, so you have to give hats off to Skeeter for being able to actually find the farm that he is finding. Because it's something, you know, in a game where there's so many scary things out there on the map playing against Liquid right now. Skeeter's still keeping himself in the game.
But scanning.
Is that ever going to be enough? Who knows? We'll find out. They're down 27k every second. The lead just growing bit by bit for Liquid.
And seems no signs of stopping. It's always a bit sad. And, you know, you look at Tundra, they're just in their base. But what else can you do? You know, Fada, he's going to camp under this ward. He's like, you know, we can control this hard camp. That's our move. Here you go, Skeeter. Deso is available. The secondary Blightstone upcoming. Just to get every little ounce of damage you can. He's 18 as well now in the PA. So the crits coming out.
Here we go.
We'll be big. Yep. It's
This
time.
is what you got. It's Rapier. It's Rapier or bust. You got to go for it. Now the question is, will he get the money for it? I don't know. I hope he does. I want to see some Rapier action. I feel like in all the games that we've had today, we've been denied it. You know, we never got to sort of the divine Rapier state on anybody here in this tiebreakers. But down 28k at 28 minutes in, will Tundra be able to find the time for Skeeter to get it done? Or are we going to see Liquid be able to close this one up pretty shortly?
About to find out. Liquid wants it.
So here's Boxy. They're gonna get the snowball opening. The boat comes down onto the two of them. They've taken out Tiger and they've taken out Boxy. Koifa's gonna commit with the BKB. He's focusing down Fada. A big crit does come out in return. They've lost 33. Koifa's BKB soon to be coming to an end. Skeeter, he's up to the high ground and he's out of there. I mean, for a team down 28k, taking out Boxy and Tiger is pretty impressive. Can they get anything more out of this? They've got the snowball control onto Mickey. Skeeter tries to jump forward, will get blasted back by Insania. But a 2-for-3 trade whilst being 30k down, Carl. I think you take that.
Oh, for sure. How many? Well, they did buy back on Fada, but still, like it is something.
Yeah.
You're all washed up.
And it's time. Like realistically, the rapier is worth 2 items in this game for the PA, which he will need because he's about 3 behind. Well, no, actually no, he's like 1 behind. So it'll bring him ahead of the game. He just needs 5,000 more gold.
And what's 5,000 gold, you know? That's
Yeah.
pocket change. He has a, you know, sort of look around. I'm sure he'll be able to find it. $32k lead. I mean, it's always, yeah, rather wild to see that sort of a difference. And in a game where, you know, tier 3s haven't gone down yet. Tundra, you know, they're holding the base. We're yet to see Liquid be able to siege the high ground. I mean, how would you sort of rate the high ground defense of Tundra's lineup?
Oh, it's solid. I think that Liquid just gets so much more out of the map because of the way this draft has functioned, and they're making sure that they tick all the boxes, like the solar and now the Vlad's and the solar on Boxy, so more and more armor and damage amplification. Weaver has the MKB.
They're coming out to try and fight around the Roche pit. 9. He's going to get the torrent out onto the two of them. Snowball across as well. Skeeter's going to jump in. They're fully focusing down Boxy. They take down Boxy. The Roshan falls, but Liquid, they're able to get the killing, get the Aegis on Koifa. So now Tundra, they've got to be careful. Koifa zips in. Arena down is caught. The 3 of them, they've managed to trap Skeeter against the wall as they bring down the PA. Mickey's able to get the time lapse off as he's now ready to start cleaning up. Double kill for Mickey. Can he get anything more? 9. Still alive for now. He's been silenced. Koifa and Boxy bursting him down. The spear off the marker 33 is 33. He's going to try and distract Liquid maybe away from going for objectives whilst 3 are dead on Tundra. He'll get himself caught in the bramble though. And with that, Liquid, they'll have the angle for the follow-up. Spear into the vortex. Liquid take down the 4 of them. And they're able to play on with that Aegis intact. Koifa, he's going to have that still ready to go for the high ground siege. And with these 4 heroes dead, 3 of them without buyback, Liquid's going to have a good window to push on.
That's excellent. Boxy with the buyback, very key. Gives Tundra no advantage for the initiation. Unfortunately, they had to go before Death Prophet ult was up, or perhaps that fight goes a little differently, but still a valiant effort this far behind.
Dire's top barracks are
It's just too strong. You know, Koifa clicking the Aegis means that he fears nothing then. Free to zip forwards all the way up that hill. That's 1 Rex, possibly 2.
They will at least have the cheese for the next fight. We did see Skeeter being able to grab that, but I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near enough. Level 25 Mickey, 37k lead. They take this Rax, it's going to be a 40k advantage pretty much. They'll have the full lineup in 15 seconds, Tundra, but the mid set of Rax, it's going down. They find their second set of Rax. Liquid, they'll reset, they'll play this out nice and safely. No need to risk anything, even if that was possible with the lead that they have here. It's Tundra. What have they got? Can they stop Liquid? As Liquid seem to be right on the edge of doing it. I mean, some would argue they've probably already done it here.
You gotta fight. You gotta go. Liquid, they want to go to the major. 1 more Rex to do it.
Mickey, he just pots the BKB. He's going to commit for the Rax. They're going to be able to get them. The mega creeps are out. And with that, again, Liquid, they'll revel in what should be this potential victory. Back off for a little bit. Tundra, they're trying to chase.
Tundra, like, they just want the 1 more fight.
Let's see what they can do. 33. He's in with the BKB. Goes out as well. They get the silence, but Koifa pots the BKB. Is out to the side. Byron 9 trying to chase Fada. Just gets torn apart by Mickey. The arena's down. It's caught the 3 of them. They've locked down Skeeter. They've taken out Biver. They'll get the pullback onto 33. GG is called as Liquid. They have done it.